Welcome to Mr. Deserto's Current Events Wiki page. Please note, computers are available in school for any student to use if a computer is not available at home. Please see me, Mr. Deserto, as soon as possible so that I can arrange this. By now, you have already typed in the address, which is deserto2010.pbworks.com. You will then be prompted to give your username and password. Once you have successfully done that, you will see this page here, which is called the front page, but is called the home page everywhere else on the internet. Please note, I will have given you your username and password in class on a piece of paper. Please don't lose it. Please don't share it. Also, this particular wiki page is very sensitive to which browser you use. It does not like Explorer. I do not know why. You will find that it will act very weird if you are constantly using Explorer. I would suggest using another browser. I have had a lot of success using Chrome, but there are others out there. If you're having problems with saving and doing things, please check your browser. These are the goals of the Current Events project that I envisioned when I created this several years ago. First, I want students to get exposed to events in the world today. Secondly, I would like the students to get exposed to an increased amount of digital technology. Some students are excellent at this already. They can create their own movies, upload them to YouTube, embed them into websites, and do all of these other very cool things. Other students can't do that at all. The final goal of this is for the students to produce 4 small research projects. 1 small research project per quarter, as opposed to 1 very large one somewhere during the school year. Once the students have typed in successfully their username and password, they will come to the front page. The front page has several things on it that are very, very important for the students and this project. I did not change this page since my last class. The front page will have the topic or theme of that particular quarter's current event project. The first quarter that your student's theme will have something to do with the environment. I will obviously change this. I just wanted to show you it will be there right on the front page. All the topics must be approved by me before they start work. None of the events can be older than the cutoff date. If it's older than that, it's not really a current event. The front page will also have all of the requirements, questions that are required, sources of information, visuals, links, things like that. It will have the due date on there for which classes. Because this is a research project, they have to have a sources cited page or section on there. This is the style manual. Put it here on the wiki page so it's available whenever and wherever they are when they're working on this. Students have to cite their sources. This is a research project. If they do not cite their sources, it's not a research project, and that was one of the 3 major goals of this whole thing. Let's go back up here. As you can see, we have a navigator bar over here. Page AA1, grading rubric. This is how I grade their projects. The students would get this on a piece of paper that I would hand back to them once I grade their particular current events project. Where they landed on this, I would highlight, and then they would get the number, so they would know exactly why they got a 75 out of 100, and the things would all be highlighted to where they are. That's the grading rubric. I have a sample page. On this particular sample page, As of right now, it's all just text. What I'm planning on doing in the near future is creating little mini movies that would show the student exactly how to do all these things, not just through text, but also by showing them just like I'm showing you right now in this particular movie. Obviously, I haven't gotten that done yet, but I will. One of the last things I want to show you from this particular page is the sidebar. Sidebar is just very, very quick what your wiki page needs to be named. Now again, I did not change this from the fourth quarter of this past year. Now, how do they create a page? Well, you go right up here to the top of this front page, it will say create a page, and it's just as easily as click on that. Your page, name your page, which is what I was just talking about on the sidebar right over here. So I'm going to be super clever. And we're just creating a page. Don't worry about, don't put them in folders, don't do page security, and just click create a page, and there we are. It automatically goes to edit, and as you can see up here from the top, it's basically a word processing thing here. They can type in blah, 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 stuff, highlight stuff, change stuff. There are questions that they need to answer, things along those lines. So this is basically what you would need to be doing for that. I tell my students to save and often. 2 buttons on the bottom. Save and continue. You stay right in edit. All right, and then you can continue to type gibberish like I am typing right now. Periodically, I would also say just do the straight save. Now, that's what sends what they did to Cupertino, California, where the servers are, and it's there. And the thing you do need to pay attention to now is that I'm not in edit anymore. Now I'm in view. This is how it looks to the outside world, which in some cases will be different than what it would look like in edit. What the students will need to do if they want to continue typing is just click on edit and then just continue on with whatever it was that they were doing. Simple as that. They can go up right here to page history, and you can see, there we go. This is when it was created, and it was saved, and it was saved again. That's the basics of getting yourself a page and getting stuff that you can at least type things down on. There will be additional information and movies to show people how to put in pictures, put in movies, upload Volkies and other kinds of cool things that students have done in the past. But this is just for the basic stuff right here. Let's go back to the front page. That's the basics of the current events page. Please remember to look at the Mr. Deserto sample page in the future for additional information on how to spell check, put in movies, put in pictures, put in links, and all these other things that you will need to do. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.